Do I do say critical 3 first? We do, don't we? I always forget.
You look so disappointed in yourself then. You're like, oh, do I do critical? Like, you honestly look really annoyed. Like,
I was, mate. I'm so surprised I've not got Alzheimer's or something. Right.
what is up with you, mate? Jesus, it's like I've got Alzheimer's.
That was
Yeah.
such a good impression. Oh god. We're back! Way full of energy. Right. Hey guys, welcome to Critical 3. I'm Tyler.
And I'm Josh.
Welcome. I was waiting for you to say it.
Why would I say it? It's your intro.
Right, hey guys, we're back for WandaVision episode 2, which is set in the 1960s. Yeah, peace, man. Peace. And what a great episode.
Yeah, this is probably the best one so far. Even there's only been 2.
Yeah, way. Well, yeah.
Yeah, it's the best one so far.
Oh. No, but to be fair, no, it is a really good episode. On this one, they do kind of mimic. Is it Sabrina Witch? Something like that, or I can't remember what it was. It was a famous sitcom, wasn't it? Hey?
Did you watch that when you were younger?
Sabrina. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like
Sabrina the Teenage Witch.
I like the black cat in it. Don't you remember the black cat?
Weird.
Hold on, why is that weird?
I don't think I watched that.
Yeah.
I don't think I watched Sabrina as a kid. I think maybe I did, but I can't remember it. It's not one of them that stuck around.
Anyway, go back to WandaVision episode 2. Mate, you're the one who's making this weird, not me.
I could just imagine, yeah, your camera accidentally knocks and you just got a Sabrina the Teenage Witch poster on your wall over there.
Yeah, I secretly dress up for Halloween. Do you know
As
it's
the cat.
funny? I've got a black cat downstairs. Wouldn't it be weird if it just jumped up and started walking across? Anyway, I'm not a massive Sabrina fan. Let's not make that a thing.
Hey, it's all coming out now, mate. It's all coming out.
Anyway, WandaVision episode 2. Set in the 60s. It's like I said, it's mine, Josh's favourite episode so far. And yeah, more things start happening. It kicks off a bit more. You know, it's a bit more. Should I say a bit more active, productive? Don't know. Kind of.
I guess it's still the same on the same wavelength as the first episode, where it's got its own kind of story to it, so it doesn't really lead on from the last episode in any way, does it? There's nothing from the last episode that's in the next one, apart from the characters, obviously. But like it's its own separate story.
Yeah, which I thought was really good. Because end of the first episode, obviously the boss ends up choking on the food. You know, Vision pulls it out. You know, it's really weird. It's not mentioned. That's like scrapped, and we've got a new story, a new time setting, and things start getting a bit weird. And we have another bit with colour in it, and a second look to colour in it, which
is the helicopter, right?
Yeah, with a suspicious looking symbol, which is the sword and the logo. So yeah, things start happening weird a lot sooner in this one. And again, I think the performances from Wanda and Vision are again really entertaining in this one. They play it both so well.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, the major thing in this is obviously at the start you have the whole like scary thing, don't you, where there's like a banging going on.
Yeah,
it just turns out to be a branch at the window.
Yeah.
the most like generic thing, which is quite funny.
Yes, there's something in that, right? There's a
Right.
massive sexual innuendo in that part, and I meant to take note of it for this video, and I can't remember. And she says something, and then Vision responds, and it's a massive sexual innuendo. And I thought, oh, they went down that route. I like it because it's for the adults.
Well, there's the whole thing is it's switch the light off or something, isn't it?
No,
You
yeah,
switch the
that's
light
near
off
the
and then
end.
they go,
But
"Oh."
there's something at the beginning. Yeah,
Oh,
there's
right,
something
okay.
at the beginning. That was it. He goes out there and goes, "Oh, all I can see is your cherry bush." And she goes, "Oh, are you using your night vision again? Like see-through vision, so looking through her clothes."
All right.
Yeah, little reference to Wanda's female parts. So yeah, just
It's not after 10 yet.
Oh
Tom,
right,
man.
yeah, sorry.
Come on, mate.
Yeah.
Come on.
Tune in later for the 10 o'clock R-rated Triple X version review of Wanda Vision. You don't know where to go from that, do you?
I don't, mate. I don't. You've gone down an avenue that I just don't want to follow you down, mate. To be honest, I'll let you go down that dark alley on your own.
Yeah, it's just me. It's just me. Yeah. So anyway, go back. Yeah, Josh, go on. What was you gonna say? What was
Oh, where was it
Yeah.
going? Yeah. So then, obviously, the major story. This is the show, the city show that they're raising money for charity or something
Yeah,
like
so
that.
it's like a talent
So
show.
they're all putting on an act, aren't they?
Yes.
So yeah, they do magic. Funnily enough, Vision and Wanda, which of course they can be construed as magicians of their own right anyway. So yeah, pretty funny. Good little. I'll skip right to the end because that's the best bit where they're actually doing the magic show.
Yeah, that bit's great.
And yeah, just like it's so funny. That's like literally one of the funniest things in the series. In the 2 episodes that we've watched.
Yeah, definitely. No, it's so clever. Obviously something happens to Vision. He accidentally swallows gum. Obviously Vision's not supposed to eat, and it the gum gets trapped, in his mechanical parts, and kind of sends him drunk. Which is, again, it's something that I didn't think. That it's just a clever piece of. It's that 1960s, playing on. It's a clever part of just kind of making something go wrong, in a sense. But how would you get making Vision act like that? It's just a really, it's a nice little clever part. And obviously he starts using his powers, and Wanda has to kind of cover up. Make sure that the crowd, stay inside with the illusion that's going on around them. And and obviously you meet a new character. Wanda befriends a new character. I actually can't remember what she references herself. What was her name? Obviously, yeah, that.
It's like Flora or something, or with H or F.
I think it was with F. Or no, was it? Or I would say Gabrielle, but I could be. I think I'm way off.
Maybe.
Gloria. Is it Gloria?
Gloria. That comes
we'll go with Gloria. So yes, she befriends this woman, which again is a new character. Was not seen in the first episode, and they're kind of going off against this kind of local woman who's a bit controlling, and you have a scene with radio where you start to hear someone asking for Wanda. Again, things start to get weirder a lot more frequently. And I think the reason I prefer this episode is because this is where I was kind of like, okay, now you've got my interest.
Yeah.
And obviously the bit where she cuts her hand, another great use of colour. It kind of had that Sin City feel to me.
Yeah.
Which I'm a massive fan of anyway. I like that kind of style.
Yeah.
So again, like I said, it's very comedic. I think the comedy landed a lot better in this one than it did in the first one as well.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was good. It was a good episode. Like I say, best episode.
Is that it? Much more to add on that one?
That's it, mate. Yeah. I was just trying to figure out how this episode ended. Do you know?
Yeah. So, you know what?
Because obviously, the end of the episodes, it's always that dark thing goes off straight at the end of the episode. So what was it this time?
Yeah. So at the end of the episode, things turn to colour. She looks
Right.
and Vision's there in colour, and then the whole room starts to come out in colour,
Right.
and then you look down, boom, she's pregnant.
Right.
Are you sure you watched?
Is it not the bee thing?
No, that happens during the episode, but that's not the end of the episode.
Right. Okay. Sorry. Yeah. That's what I was trying to get at, but I didn't want to say it just in case it was episode 3. But yeah, there was like a suspicious beehive guy that comes out of the sewer, isn't there?
Yeah, which, again, I won't say because for future episodes, but that was really out of place.
Yeah. I didn't. I still don't know what that is.
If you not seen how that happened?
No.
I think you need to.
Mate, I don't know. Maybe I did. I've definitely watched it, mate. You can go on my Disney Plus and see the little bar on it, mate. I've definitely watched it, but I just out of my head.
So there's a guy comes up from sewer again. He's got a big, massive sword logo at the back, symbol that keeps popping up everywhere. Again, very out of place. That's just during middle episode. And obviously, you get to the end. They've done the magic show. Things go in colour. Again, it's the weird stuff that are kind of leading into each episode, not the mini stories themselves. And I think that's what helps and what drives the interest. It's stuff drives my interest. It's the weird stuff that I want to know why it's happening.
Yeah, good.
Nice. So,
to be fair, the reason why I'm saying, were you surprised I actually said something?
No, I went blurry.
All right. No, the reason why I kind of just going, yeah, good, because really, other than what we've discussed at the start with the magic show and that, there wasn't really much that happened in this episode as well.
Well, no.
Compared to episode 1 and that.
Yeah, so the magic and the talent show is the main driver of the episode. That's.
It was more of a fun episode, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's your sitcom vibe. But yeah, like I said, they use more of the powers. You've got more weird stuff out of place. You've got more use of colour. And like I said, it's those bits, it's the weird stuff and the colour bits that make you want to watch the next episode. They keep you coming back for it.
Definitely.
At this point, you still don't know what the story is. You don't know what direction it's going in. And I think that's why it's, like I said, maybe it's quite hard to, kind of say where it would go from here.
Definitely.
Like I said, we can pick it and say, they're good. And to be fair, these short episodes, they're 20, 30 minutes long.
Yeah, so there isn't a lot to talk about. I don't think there's a lot to talk about in this episode, but the actual story is very good. The sitcom side of it is actually very, very good, which is what makes it probably the best episode so far, because it's a good little laugh.
Yeah.
I found the whole stage thing, the whole stage play very, very funny. I enjoyed that a lot.
Yeah.
It may not look like by my face.
No, do you know?
I enjoyed it a lot. Yeah.
No, do you know what? It was just a bit where he lifts up the piano, and then she goes over and does it, turns it into thin cardboard, and he's like, "Oh, that was my grandma's piano." Yeah,
that's funny.
Again, it's good he's comedy. But I think,
and the woman, right? So 2 things that's happened in this episode, which we can talk about because it's a running theme, is that woman, what's her name, begins with A. Edna and Andrea. The neighbour.
Yeah, the neighbour.
The neighbour, right? She brings up her husband several times through this episode and through episode 1. His name's Ray, right? And it's a bit, the way she brings him up's a bit weird. Obviously, in this one, she says it's about the magic trick, and she goes, oh, you could make my Ray disappear after that, like that. Obviously, not
He
like
sounded just like it.
I just wanted to put an accent on. So yeah, like, and then in the episode 1, because we didn't really mention it actually in the episode 1 episode, but she says, "Oh, what's she saying that? Damn it! Like something about Ray anyway. Whatever. Her husband Ray is referenced throughout these 2 episodes, but obviously we never get to meet Ray in these 2 episodes. So he's just he's a spoken character, but we don't actually know who he is.
Well, it'd be
mystery.
It'll be interesting to see one if you do find out who he is, and all of you pops up in any later episodes.
Exactly, yeah. Bit of an interesting one because he's just not that. He's a written in character, but he doesn't appear. So where is it's a husband? Surely, he'd be walking about with her or something, or you'd see him.
Yeah.
Bit weird, interesting.
Yeah, like I said, there's definitely some weird parts to it, and I said it's the weird and wonderful that I think is keeping me interested at this point. So yeah, guys, again, if you've watched our first video of episode 1 and you've watched this one, which one's your favourite so far? Is it episode 1 or episode 2? Do you like the themes? Are you happy that it's now turned into colour? And we can promise you Josh is not dying, don't worry.
Slowly but surely.
But again, guys, leave your comment below. Hit that like button; it definitely helps us out. And obviously, most of all, share it. We want to hear your comments and views as well. If you like me dad who's hates the first episode, I'd definitely recommend watching the second one. Will it grab your attention? I don't know. But again, we'll see you on the next Critical Through Wanda Vision episode 3 review.
Like, subscribe, and that. Make sure you do that.
And make sure you do that. Nice.
WandaVision.